following is an HCPSS TV special presentation.
At this time, we ask for everyone to please stand and remove your caps for our national anthem, conducted for the last time by head drum major, Niall Donaldson. Thank you.
Thank you, Niall and the Mount Hebron Band. Please be seated. Thank you. Parents, friends, Mount Hebron staff, guests, and most importantly, graduates. Welcome to the 2019 Mount Hebron Commencement Ceremony. My name is Maklit Gazal.
And my name is Caroline Sidlecki. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. At this time, we would like to introduce the distinguished guests on stage. Guests, please stand as I call your name. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive. Miss Mavis Ellis, Chair, Howard County Board of Education. Dr. Chow Wu, Howard County Board of Education. Miss Ambika Sirabathula, Student Member, Howard County Board of Education.
Dr. Michael J. Martirano, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System. Dr. Joel Miller, Principal, Mount Hebron High School. The Honorable Katie Fry Hester, Maryland State Senator, District 9.
The Honorable Liz Walsh, Howard County Council Member, District 1. Anissa Brown Dennis, Chief Operating Officer.
Rafiu Ihile, Chief Financial Officer. Pat Saunderson, Community Superintendent, Area 3. James Lamont, Executive Director of Community, Parent, and School Outreach. Ron Morris, Performance, Equity, and Community Response Director, Area 3.
Dr. Kevin Gilbert, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Patricia Gunshore, Special Education Parent Liaison. Miss Sherilyn Brown, Assistant Principal, Mount Hebron High School.
Miss Katie Clark, Assistant Principal, Mount Hebron High School. Mr. Dwayne Williams, Assistant Principal, Mount Hebron High School. Mr. Brian Rao, Athletics and Activities Manager, Mount Hebron High School.
Mr. Greg Murak, Senior Class Advisor and Howard County Teacher of the Year. Miss Lisa Vitale, Senior Class Advisor. Miss Tayarte Carter, Teacher of the Year, Mount Hebron High School.
Miss Christina Kravitz, Principal, Homewood Center. Miss Linda Donatich, Special Education Teacher and Administrative Intern, Applications and Research Lab. Miss Zara Mahmood, Student Speaker, Mount Hebron Graduating Class 2019. Miss Catherine Peterman, Student Speaker, Mount Hebron Graduating Class 2019.
We also have in attendance with us former principals and special guests who have made a difference in preparing the graduates seated before you. Mr. Robert Bruce, Principal, Veterans Elementary School. Mr. Larry Cohen, former member, Howard County Board of Education. It is now our extreme pleasure to introduce our fellow classmate, Catherine Peterman.
Before I begin, I'd like to apologize to my family because I didn't tell any of them that I would be doing this. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Fellow classmates, if you don't know me, hi. My name is Catherine Peterman. We went to high school together. I never pictured myself being your graduation speaker, and you probably didn't either. Nevertheless, I'm standing here with the honor, and pretty cool view I might add, of speaking at the Mount Hebron Class of 2019 graduation. We got to school on our first day, walked through those front doors, and sat down at our desks for the first time. We were completely oblivious. We had no idea about the dash ahead. Not the dash to class before the late bell, but the dash that separates the school years on the calendar. I'm sure most of us feel like freshman year, 2015-2016, was a bit of a rocky start. I mean, we found out that Art 1 isn't making papier-mâché sculptures like in middle school, but self-portraits and actual homework. We came to find that being a high schooler doesn't get cool until later, like when you can actually drive. So we roamed the halls, familiarizing ourselves with new peers and Mr. McKeel's classic "up, up, up," emphasizing that he dismisses us from US history, not the bell. By the end of sophomore year, 2016-2017, we got used to the high school life. In English class, we focused on coming of age by reading books like Persepolis, The Catcher in the Rye, and The House on Mango Street. And this lesson on developing maturity came just in time for when we started to get our licenses and our first jobs. Then junior year, 2017-2018, you know, the year where the bags under our eyes were actually bigger than the ones on our backs. I think we all remember. Let us not forget the tedious SAT prep classes and pulling up to our junior interviews with a spray tan because they were the day before prom. Girls lacrosse went to states, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat took off, and countless concerts took place on this stage that summer. Finally, senior year, 2018-2019, when our motivation maybe dropped a little and we noticed that growing up is kind of hard. One last lunch, one last theater production, one last game, and one last day. Getting accepted or denied from schools and realizing that your people from the last 4 years all have different plans after today. Ironically, we see the same dash on gravestones as we do on school calendars, and they serve the same message. It represents the gap between the beginning and the end, all things minor and major. This being said, the thing that matters most in those years is not the first day or the last, but the dash in between. That dash was the all-nighters, and that basketball game where we went into overtime and beat Howard. Go Vikings. The dash is driving your friends home on a sunny day with the windows down and music blaring. It's the pep rallies, the games against Centennial, the endless chemistry study sessions. That little line is every math test, every party, every breakup, and every iced coffee with a late note. The dash is trying to get blue glitter from color day out of your hair in time for homecoming. Maybe it's the early, or in many cases, the late mornings. Maybe it's when Tamor sits at the lunch table and laughs at everything you say. It's the hard or not so hard work, the tears, the joy, the drama, and everything in between. It's the line of cars in the parking lot every morning, and the following dash to beat the late bell. Whatever the dash may mean to you, it is so much more than just a mark on the calendar. It's our coming of age, and more than anything, it's our life at Mount Hebron. I want you to know that what matters most is how we live and how we spend our dash. I'm not here today to lecture you on success or making good choices, but I know you did not pull those all-nighters studying for tests or spend hours after school tiring your body at practice only to be too afraid to pursue something. You see, there's little room for fear in the dash. Regardless of what your plans are after high school, this message could not stand any stronger. For all the risks you never took, all the times you never got an invite, and for all the memories that could have been, know that your own fears will hold you back from making your days memorable. I'm standing here with a microphone that is connected to massive speakers, so if I could say this any louder, I would. You will never know until you seek, and you will never seek until you have courage. So don't be afraid, because the moment you put your fears aside is the moment you will begin to live for the space between the years. I love telling stories, and for the Mount Hebron class of 2019, the stories we take with us going forward give meaning to the simplicity of that small line. So congratulations, and thank you for letting me be a part of your dash.
Thank you, Catherine. Before I begin, I would like to assure you that this will not be like the high school musical graduation. As a freshman, I may or may not have believed that people will break into dances in the middle of the halls or jump onto lunch tables to sing songs that everyone knew the lyrics to all of a sudden. Nevertheless, I enjoyed every moment of the last 4 years at Mount Hebron. Good afternoon. I am Zara Mahmood, and it is my pleasure to welcome families, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates to the Mount Hebron Commencement ceremony. It is my honor to share my high school experience with all of you here today on this glorious day that we have been waiting for 14 years. 14 years. Starting my freshman year at Mount Hebron, I would have never imagined speaking in front of all of you here today. My fear of public speaking has now become my passion, and I know many of my peers have worked hard throughout high school to face their fears to better the school community. We have students in our class who've created clubs such as Key Club, Vikings Helping Vikings, Girls Who Code, and many other clubs that will help future Vikings. Standing at this podium, countless memories are running through my head, like how our class board has pushed through these past 2 years, allowing us to win Spirit Week our junior and senior year. We have peers who have won national titles for track and field, who have traveled across the world for economics challenges, and teams who have made it to the state championships for lacrosse and soccer. Honestly, we are probably Hebron's most united and competitive class. Our unity is not only shown in our class, but through our efforts to assist those in our community. Every year, our SGA held its annual camp food drive to assist the less fortunate in our community. We have helped over 180 families within the past 4 years. Thank you, Mount Hebron, for inculcating in us the principles that are larger than life, for teaching us values that go beyond the limits of time and space, for filling us with hope against pessimism, and for giving us the strength to raise our voices to make the world a better place. I do not have an iota of doubt in my heart that these bright faces graduating here today and those who will follow will continue to spread the Mount Hebron Creed wherever they go in their life. Many of our successes in school have been brought upon us from our teachers' efforts. The teachers who spent time after school helping students, teachers who sponsored clubs for students, and teachers who spent hours on the field just for us. Thank you to all the teachers who have helped shape our future and have provided us with a wealth of knowledge that remain with us no matter where we go in life. I would also like to take a moment to thank our parents who have been by our side since the day they dropped us off in preschool. They were crying then, and I'm pretty sure they're crying their joyous tears now as well. Lastly, I would like to express my extreme gratitude to Dr. Miller, the only principal in my life who has been my mentor. From initiating new events for the community, to creating new fora for the students, to finding ways to win a chili cook-off, she has created an innumerable amount of memories for all of us. Thank you, Dr. Miller. I am proud of all of us who have put forth tremendous efforts to be worthy of this cap and gown. Now I can safely say that we have survived the all-nighters studying for all our exams, or the long nights at schools for practices and games, or the number of hours we have spent at our internships to build our future. We have not only worked for our future, but we have set a path of success for the future Vikings by creating numerous clubs and new Hebron traditions. We should feel proud that we are leaving a legacy behind, a legacy that shows them when we're all in it together, we make each other strong. While sharing these words with you, I feel sorrow that I'm leaving behind those who have shaped me into the person I've become today. But I'm also content because as this door closes, the doors to countless opportunities are opening. As J.K. Rowling once said, it is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well have not lived at all, in which case you will fail by default. We will face struggles and challenges in the next chapter of our life, but we should not fear it. We must continue to guide our determination to success, which will allow our dreams to come true. So, as we have received this honor to walk off the stage today, I would like all of us to see this not as an ending, but as the beginning of a new milestone in our life. Keep the memories of high school, use the knowledge provided by our teachers, and use the lessons from our past to build the bright future waiting ahead of us. Thank you to my fellow graduates. You have made these past 4 years quite memorable. Congratulations to the class of 2019. We are making history by being the last teen graduating class. And now it is my pleasure to welcome my mentor, my friend, and my role model, Dr. Joelle Miller.
All right, so my speech was about 6.5 minutes, but really the main point of it was just to let you know, even as you go out and you venture forward, there's always somebody here who loves you, supports you, cares for you, and that's your staff, me, your family. I did have a song dedicated to you. I wanted to know if the senior choir could come down and still sing for me, because it's a song from me to you that I think encompasses everything that my speech had. It was all about you, and we'll put it in the newsletter. Senior choir, do you want to come down? So as they're setting up, I think the message that I shared is, as you move forward with whatever lies ahead, my wish for you is that life becomes all that you want it to, that you dream big, continue helping out every chance you can, always give more than you take, and remember that you are never alone. Our senior teacher of the year, Mrs. Carter, shared that she never lets students leave her class without knowing how much she loves them. And I agree completely. Seniors always know there's somebody who loves you, supports you, and is proud of you no matter what you do. So to reiterate, this is our senior choir.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And as one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish.
I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you live. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. I hope you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is
my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. This is my wish.
Thank you, guys. That's my wish, seniors. May all your dreams stay big, really, really big, and I love you. Congratulations to the class of 2019. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Calvin Ball.
Well, good evening. Come on, we're not all that bad off. Good evening. So Rudyard Kipling reminds us that if you can keep your head when all about you're losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. The late, great Howard County Superintendent, Dr. Sidney Cousin, used to say that the best commencement speech is one where the beginning and the end are very close together. And I think that's quite befitting, especially when we have severe weather. So Vikings, please remember that commencements are a time of endings, but more importantly, a time of beginnings. And you've shown the resilience and the perseverance needed not only to get to this point, but continue to be successful. And as you embark on your next beginning, please remember the loved ones, your teachers, and our entire community who are excited and standing behind you. And as an educator, a parent of kids in our school system, and your county executive, I am extremely proud of you. Congratulations.
Dr. Wu and Dr. Moderano, as principal of Mount Hebron High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland high school diploma, a certificate of completion, certificate of attendance, or certificate of achievement. It is now my honor to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Michael J. Moderano.
I want to be quick. First class ever that this has ever happened to. Congratulations to all of you. To our parents, congratulations to all of you. You've endured through this. I'm going to move quickly because we want to get to the diplomas, but I wanted to have the opportunity to address you because you are marvelous. And so as I thought about my words this evening, and I'm going to go into warp speed, I wanted to make an impact. So I felt it incumbent on me to share some of my words of wisdom with you, and I want our parents to pay attention after this storm that came through. The sunshine hopefully will come out, and I want to provide these words of wisdom. Your last lesson between now and getting your diploma. So this is what I define as my list of always and nevers, and I want our parents to take copious notes and review these with you as you get home. Number 10, never bully or hurt another person. Do you agree with that? Absolutely. Number 9, for all the grandmothers in the house, where are you? Raise your hand. This goes to you. Listen carefully. Never post anything on social media that you don't want your future employer or your grandmother to see or read. Would you agree? These get more profound, so stay with me. Number 7, number 8, I should say, never put pineapple on pizza. Never. Controversy, controversy. Number 7, always RSVP to an event, even if you aren't attending the event. Yeah, we like that over here. Number 6, always wear crazy socks. Always. Number 5, help me with this, parents. Number 5, always turn off your cell phone and engage in a novel concept called talking to each other. These get more profound. Parents, I need your help. This is great advice, sage advice, and I learned the hard way on this. Never, ever, ever give a fruitcake as a gift. Never. Number 3, I hope all of you will do this evening, and I expect this evening. Parents, help me with this. Always send a handwritten thank you note as opposed to a text when you receive a gift. And number 2, I get serious. Always work hard and always be kind. And number 1, never be afraid to say that I'm sorry, and always say that I love you, because leading with love is a position of strength. Let me say that again. Leading with love is a position of strength. Would you agree? On that note, congratulations. I love each and every one of you. Hashtag proud. Thank you very much.
Love you guys. Class of 2019, are you ready? No, wait, are you ready? Yeah! Okay, proceed. Well, the first row is proceeding to stage. I would like to remind the audience to please refrain from applauding, yelling, throwing beach balls or noisemakers while we are saying the graduates' names. Everyone wants to hear their child's name today and to see their child receive their diploma. Thank you for your cooperation. Love you.
Dr. Wu, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Rita Allen, Howard High School. Duvon Allen. Kungyai Bergreen, Mount Hebron High School. Kaylee Song Bergreen. Tamara Kersey, Cradle Rock Elementary School. Ryan Lee Kersey. Mary Cuter, Athelton Elementary School. Griffin Douglas Cuter. John Davis, Bonnie Branch Middle School, and Ann Davis, Veterans Elementary School. Elizabeth Grace Davis. Karen Lorenz, Howard High School. Jack Davis Lorenz. Catherine Grace Lorenz. Mary Mauser, Longreach High School. Hannah Jane Mauser. Betsy Miller, Bellow Springs Elementary School. Ellie Elizabeth Miller. Melissa Payton, Running Brook Elementary School. Isaiah Alexander Payton. Renee Rochelo, Mount Hebron High School. Catherine Marlene Rochelo. Renee Rochelo, Mount Hebron High School. Lauren Renee Rochelo. Tim Ryan, River Hill High School, and Suzanne Ryan, Hollyfield Station Elementary School. Georgia Larson Ryan. Cheryl Santoni, Hollyfield Station Elementary School. Michael Andrew Santoni. James Tomlin, Hollyfield Station Elementary School, and Adrian Tomlin, Mount Hebron High School. James Julius Tomlin. Missy Toth, Waterloo Elementary School. Anderson James Toth. Kathleen Triplett, Waverly Elementary School. Kaylee Joyce Triplett. Ann Young, Worthington Elementary School. William Andrew Young. Mizan Jamila Ahmad. Uzair Ahmad. Adil Ahmed. Saima Mukit Ahmed. Zora Ahmed. Julia Rose Aldred. Menkari Ramanu Ameni. Gautam Narayanan Anantha. Sanketh Undavarapu. Ariana Nicole Andino. Emily Marie Andreas. Yashas Anil. Soban Ahmad Ansari. Brianna Christina Anthony.
Catherine Michelle Ayala. Sai Supritha Badugo. Leah Elizabeth Baker. Luke Robert Baldwin. Olivia Grace Ballman. Irha Sher Bano. Lucia Elizabeth Barron. Jenna Sierra Barclay. Krishna Sai Bachu. Jalen Michael Batiste. Brandon Michael Bauer. Christian Amr Bakali. Travis Ryan Benson. Kaylee Michelle Bergeson. Dylan Thomas Bernard. Alexandra Marie Berry. Ethan Alexander Bishop. Chase Saiwan Blanchette. Aishwarya Ann Bobby. Jaime Alejandro Bonilla. Valerie Nicole Bonilla. Emma Marie Brandt. Vincent Marco Bragalino. Robert Paul Brossois. Allison Elizabeth Brown. Jalen Christopher Brown. Emily Catherine Bullock. Mason David Buswell. Ryan Wilman Butler. Brittany Jailene Calderon Escobar. Allison Louise Carroll. Minwoo Cha.
Kendra Marie Chadwick. Sushrat Chandra. David Young Chang. Joshua Junho Chang. Sarah E. Alejandra Chaparro Medina. Eve Anna Chase. Daniel Chaudhry. Heather Chen. Josh Singh Chib. Grace Hai-Young Cho. Joanna Tanbi Choi. Haram Chun. Matthew Jun Chung. Alexis Ruth Clay. Alyssa Margaret Coakley. Terrell Amayan Coleman. Lindsay Elizabeth Connell. Hunter Perry Cowell. Jahari Elijah Cox. Kobe Eugene Crump. Kyle Raquan Cummings. Dominic Mark D'Agostino. Karan Singh Dalal. Ainsley Aaron Daniel. Aiden James Davis. Edward Joseph Davis III. Kieran Mackenzie Davis. Manasi Ramesh Davar. Sudiksha Devkota. Odell Dickerson III.
Zachary Thomas Dixon. Kiem Trong Doan. Niall Patrick Donaldson. Gerard Joseph Doyle. Jackson Jundi G. Dwan. Xavier Deshawn Eatman. Destiny Afinda. Zachary Abbott Eldridge. Maria Isabel Espinosa Mariquin. Oscar David Espinosa Teas. Sandra Tharwad Estefanos. Joel Solomon Evans. Sierra Nicole Faish. Allison Marie Furman. Alexis Fung. Alexandra Hart Ferguson. Georgia Lee Fichter. Thomas Edward Fitzpatrick. Sam Michael Fletcher. Tasia Denisha Flowers. Lawrence Frazier. Sophie Rebecca Friedman. Anna Marie Freilich. Olivia Grace Gainey. Jessica Galicia. McLeod Wanwasan Gazal. Kaya Nicole Godsey. Natalie Lynn Goodwin.
Logan Reed Grable. Layla Yael Green. Johnny Go. Ria Gupta. Sachi Leah Gupta. Jacob Marshall Hall. Aaron Michelle Halper. Craig David Ham. Mary Grace Hammond. Lola Grace Hankins. Jenny Marie Hardman. Hope Noel Harrington. Joseph Daniel Hayden. Trey Hyunjun Heffernan. Evan Joshua Hamolt. Grace Marin Hendricks. Jackson Davis Hendricks. Daniel John Herlihy. Julia Catherine Hernandez. Rebecca Grace Hernandez. Benjamin Owen Higdon. Kobe Jermaine Hill.
Kylie Marie Hill. Vincent Gustav Hilkirk. Chase Alexander Hines. Jimmy Bakwi Hina II. Sydney Monroe Hollander. Ting Zoe Hong. Julia Beth Hood. Natalie Rose Hosseini. Samuel Spencer Eisman. Irina Ivanova. Salman Amin Jan. David Jaeun Jin. Adam Joseph Johnson. Jalen Lee Johnson. Jordan Clayton Johnson. Kyle Michael Johnson. Gabriella Sarah Joseph. Ryan Minsu Jung. Isaac David Justice.
Sunyoung Kang. Ria Rathor Kapoor. Vincent Joseph Karam. Meghana Karumuri. Basufakad Kabada. Ayush Khurana. Brendan D. Kim. Dongkun David Kim. Timothy June Kim. Michael Allen Kimack III. Joshua John Kinlock. Ryan Michael Kinlock. Faith Chirutu Kipchurcher. Amanda Ann Kirkbride. Shanina Ko. Charlie Kepke. Shravya Komori. Nick Kennedy Comans. Sainiketh Kondapaneni. Kamal Ryan Korabatina. Stephanie Susan Koshi. Jacob Patrick Krell.
Kate Mackenzie Cook. Joshua June Kwan. Julia Katejane Labuda. Brian Robert Lehman. Joshua Cole Leach. Jason Jin Suk Lee. John Tegyu Lee. Jung Ho Lee. Katie Hannah Lee. Sol Lee. Ava Maria Elizabeth Lehrman. Scott Andrew Leimbach. Justin Luke Levine. Richard Armstrong Lee. Liz Huang Lin. Jason Linares Ezequiel. Desmond George Lisk. Jenica Yang Liu. Joshua Yang Liu. Tyler Christopher Lizzo. Mauricio Ulises Lopez. Caitlin Alexandra Madden. Zara Mahmood. Malaika Noor Majid.
Yusuf Arazak Malki. Dominic Luis Marcinelli. Breja Paige Marintic. Justin Lee Maddox. Megan Elizabeth Mazuka. Sergio Sinard McClendon. Olivia Tiffany McLean. Diana Leticia Menendez Sobreros. Chelsea Tatu Mikal. Jalen Omari Minor. Muzamil Iqbal Mohammed. Ankit G. Mohan. Gavin Robert Moore. Rana Fatima Mubin. Eliza Jean Munns. Luis Fernando Munoz Barrera. Nicholas John Murphy. Sarah Gayung Na. Jessica Raven Neville. Nicholas Phi Wen. Maxence Henri Enzone Jr. Akachuku Uzoma Francis Obiafune. Chibuzo Abane Obiafune.
Shrestha K. Obla. Abel Sabu Adolo. Joshua Tobo Odukela. Kaylee Yoon O. Sarah Sunhei O. Olua Teniola Oduke Olasimbo. Brennan Edison Olds. Clark Mackenzie Oliver. Oluwashambumi Akesopefulua Awadiriye Harrison Odulumide. Fawad Opemipo Olowademilere Oseni. Kevin Sang Ho Park. Urvi Barath Kumar Pinchal. Minjun Park. Sinodin Partapilo Cornelis. Christian Bernard Patterson. John Daniel Patterson. Kiana Monet Paul. Athena Jacqueline Peppers. Josie Lynn Perez. Catherine May Peterman. Joseph Donald Peters. Margaret Sadler Peterson.
Uma Fatuk. Ruben Phillips. Natalia Pinay. Drew Emmanuel Pitts. Olivia Maureen Poyer. Shriya Pathapragada. Chintan Basapa Prasad. Rohit Priyakumar. Brandon David Prox. Sania Purohit. Maria Shahid Qureshi. Nora Fatima Rahman. Gautam Paul Rajapandi. Arthi Ramkumar. Siddhartha Rajeshwar Ramlachan. Avni Rastogi. Isabel Armane Rathbun. Nitin Kontom Reddy. Owen Thomas Reed. Megan Grace Reese. Gabriel John Regan. Rismael Rakisha Ranai. Mackenzie Keisha Rice.
Blair Rosa Noel Ridgely. Kenneth Raymond Ridings. Allison Olivia Ritter. Jaden Elise Taylor Ritter. Osman Alberto Rivas Zavala. Hayun Tay Chris Rowe. Julia Rose Rodriguez. Margaret Taylor Roman. Catherine Juliana Romero. Preetha Saha. Rohan Sami. Ronan Hershad Zerdesai. Bakari Sawane. Suma Zara Zayed. Jacob Stephen Scarbath. Jack Edward Sheed. Mohammed Amir Shafi. Anuj Manish Shah. Raj Bhavin Shah. Lana Malik Shaheen. Sana Sheikh. Seema Sheikh. Ashwin Raj Shankar. Jasmine Ghazal Sheikh. Megan L. Shemmer.
Jared Elliott Shao. Keyshawn Eugene Sidbury. Caroline Grace Sidlecki. Paige Brooke Sine. Arvin Singh. Telly Sylvester Smith Jr. Benjamin Samuel Snyder. Evan Michael Spees. Nina Janelle St. Hilaire. Christopher Ladai Stanfield. Joshua Ryan Starling. Zachary Alexander Steckel. Cody Gray Stockenberg. Lydia Ingrid Storr. Amanda Caitlin Stone. Catherine Carson Stone. Ashwin Sundararajan. Brianne Marie Tabensky. Emma Corinne Tennant. John Philip Tennant. Sebastian Andres Tobar Ipez. Hannah Jasmine Tran. Huang David Chi Trong. Jennifer Lynn Timon. Malia Camille Valeri. Christopher Andrew Vandervat.
Timothy James Vanetta. Isha Varala. Sharath Shaju Veliamadam. Ananya Lakshmi Sai Vepa. Aziz Arif Vora. Daniel Edward Wallace. Richard Wang. Shamil Chevelle Waberton. Mohammed Abbas Wark. Leah Brianna Bertha Watson. Jackson Winthrop Tree Weathersby. Kaylee Dayanara Weaver. Cassidy Lynn Werther. Rachel Bryce Wickline. Samuel Lee Wiley. Ania Michelle Williams. Benjamin Eric Williams. Meredith Janet Williams. Tyrell Owen Williams. Alexa Sierra Wilson. Darren Maurice Wilson. Michael Radu Adu.
Jacob Logan Whitland. Cody Lee Wolf. Frances Mandy Wong. Scarlett Jane Woofter. Madison Joe Wright. Jieying Cindy Wu. Madison Faye Weiscarver. Eric Yang. Brian Edward Yant. Rosine Yakub. Kavya Nidhi Yarlagada. Brooke Denise Yates Trotman. Olufemi Edwera Yasir Yasufu. Gloria Sulki Yi. Catherine Amora Mina Yi. Sabrina Amber Yi. Lindsay Annette Young. Hamza Anwar Yusuf. Carl Yunshi Zhang. Huzaifa bin Zia.
Congratulations, Mount Hebron class of 2019. Thank you to all of our teachers, staff, families, and friends who have made this graduation possible. We are honored that you would share this day with us. At this time, I ask that all guests remain seated until the graduating class has left the pavilion. Graduates, please stand and join me in our Mount Hebron tradition of moving the tassel from the right side of our caps to the left.